What's up, YouTube? Uh, Let me check something here. Yep, the audio is working. Behind me is a very large package. It's a 45-pound package, and it came from Joel Telling, and I have no idea what is in this box. And we've got some crazy people in the chat here. I mean, we got Devin and Justin and Dan and Keith and Michael Cassell and Skyrim and Magic Man and Brandon and Ken and WFO Ryder and Llama and David Randolph, Brandon Allen, Mickey. Yeah, I'm here to see how Chris reacts too because I have no idea. I literally got an email yesterday at like 3 in the afternoon, and it was like, "Hey, you have a package arriving." I'm like, "Hey, I haven't ordered anything," and I went to look at it. I'm like, "45-pound package." Um, it's it's not the $38,000 printer. It's a big box, but it's not that big. But all I have to say is thanks, Joel, and thanks. I think Dave was part of this nonsensory. Jim, I'm doing well. I was fishing this morning, waiting for UPS to arrive, and then UPS arrived, and I was like, I guess I'm heading back in. And I got home, carried the box downstairs carefully because it's huge. It's Dave's fault. What's up, Joel? Huge. If it's a huge Dickosaurus, that would be scary. It's all Joel. I'm just an enabler. Yes. All right. So let's move this keyboard. Get Joel on stream. If Joel wants to join, I got a link for him. You wanna join, Joel? I'll add you in. And Dave, if you want to be in here too. I got links. I can hit this invite button and I can copy it to my clipboard and invite people. Just say it. It's not a pumpkin spice Dickosaurus, but I will put some gloves on because who knows? It could be dangerous. Okay, gotta be safe. Could be contaminated, so we're being safe. I got isopropyl alcohol right here. Probably not a box of Joel's. So hold on, let me move this thing over here. Ugh. It's huge. This thing is huge. Let me get a tape measure. I put it right here. It is 89 centimeters by 66 centimeters by 30 centimeters. It's a big box. That is a big box. I mean, that's a box. 45-pound spools. The only masks I have downstairs are veteran masks. So, what's up, Sergio? All right, here we go. Let's find. It doesn't say not to use a sharp object to open it. Oh, well, it's definitely a printer. And it definitely says stepper motor on it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? What? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I know what this is. Dave, you're an asshole, man. Well, is that part looks broken? Is that broken? It's moving up and down. I don't think it's supposed to move. I know what it is now. Oh boy. Oh boy. You guys are Captain Insanity. That's all I gotta say. You're right, Dave. Rage. It's a No, you're all wrong. I mean, it is a printer that was on printed solid. There's some Bowden tubing for 3mm filament. Here's a box with. Here, this might help. Oh my God. Here's some scrubbing pads. Woof. Woof. Yeah, it's a Taz. My arch nemesis. The thing that's really expensive. Oh my God, this thing's heavy. I can check my email now? This Joel Telling sent me an old Taz. What's in my email here? Oh, sweet. I got an invoice from Printed Solid. Is that beige? Oh, good. Dave sent me some 3mm filament. Oh boy. Oh, there's some parts for it there. And I guess I gotta cut this y-axis out. This is trickery here. Who sends people Tazes? This is not how the world works. Oh my gosh. This thing is awkward and big. Why is it so big? Why is it so big? And why is it awkward? It's like a turtle. Oh my God. Look, guys, it's the thing that the Axie made better. Well, there's a y-axis. Oh boy. Awkward and big. Yeah. What's in this bag? It's another extruder of some sort. Oh my God, it's the other extruder. This the more extruder? What is this thing? Oh yeah, that's the more extruder. This is a ridiculously heavy extruder. Holy cow. That is a heavy extruder. I don't know what the print volume is. I think it's 280 by 280 by 285 or something. Jeez Louise. This thing's moving interestingly. It is supposed to move. This is what causes the awesome print quality here. This moving thing. Yeah, I mean, this makes sense. These things move a lot. Like, he broke it in shipping. It still rotates kind of neat. That's okay. It has a whole spare extruder over here. Hey, you know what? This thing lasted as long as most people's Creality CR6 SEs. All right, do I have this right side up? Oh my God. I don't even know what to do with it. It doesn't fit on anything. Okay, bring me into stream. All right, Twitter, messages, Joel. Oh, I sent him the link. Don't you worry. I sent him a link for certain. I just got to hop back over to StreamYard here in case he pops in. Okay, well, that's interesting. I have a giant printer that's very heavy, and I have nowhere to put it. 42-pound paperweight. Uh-oh.
Am I here now? Yeah.
Joel!
Yeah.
You evil man, you.
So, listen. After I got the Axie out of the box, Dave, you know Dave.
Yeah, I know. I think I know that guy.
Wonderful, jolly fellow.
Yeah.
Dave said, hey, you should send your Taz to Chris Warkocki.
Oh, God.
Well, I didn't want it anymore because I have no use for it. And Dave was like, you know who'd really like that? Chris Warkocki.
Oh, God.
And I said, you got an address? And he gave me all of your personal information, every single bit of it, whether you like it or not. And so I put I put it in a box. Like the whole reason you got it is because I got the Axie out of the box because I needed a box to ship it in. Also, so on it right now, that is the standard extruder. It's a 0.5 millimeter nozzle. And the shipping company, from what I saw you wiggling it around, they absolutely wrecked it.
Correct.
Just demolished it, which I didn't think they were capable of. But you know what? You learn something new every day.
In America? That's half.
I have, and it's arrived. Well, anyway. So there's at the top of the extruder, there is a small screw that holds it into the back plate. If you take out that screw, save it, don't lose it, and then you can take the extruder out. There are some pins at the top that you can disconnect. Gotcha. And then you can throw that more extruder in once you want to play with that printed solid Jesse PLA, because 2.85 millimeters is the way to go, apparently.
Is it?
But it's all open source. And so as long as it's just printed plastic that's broken, you can use any number of your other 3D printers to print replacement
parts. I can do that, can I?
Yeah. Also, Zach over at It Works 3D currently makes tool heads for that Taz machine. And there is a 1.75 millimeter tool head for that thing. Oh,
nice. Yeah, I saw that the current ones are to 175 now, aren't they? No?
Yeah, they learned their ways. Yeah, current ones. They have available a.
It's got a hexagon. Wow.
Yeah. The original extruders on the Lulzbots were hexagon hot ends.
Oh wow! What's on the Morstruder? Let me take a look at this thing.
Really
big volcano thing with a special block and some metal glued to it.
It's got the Morstruder is a 1.2 millimeter nozzle.
Yeah.
The Morstruder, that machine, and the Morstruder is what I use to print the Matter Hackers TPU for the really big OpenRC project.
That's crazy. And then you also printed that giant Boo with the tongue.
That's right. Boo with the tongue was on not that machine.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
you printed something else that was big and blue.
Or something like that. Big. Oh wait, I did do a big and blue one on that, didn't I? Yeah. I was thinking the white one with the red tongue.
No, that's crazy. You and Dave are evil, basically.
I know. So I know Lulzbot isn't your favorite.
It's not. No.
I mean, I'm aware of that, but what I sent you isn't just a Lulzbot Taz 6. I sent you a motion platform.
Yes, it is. It's a very giant. This thing's as big as the Axie, isn't it? Same size.
It's really similar, really super similar. I mean, the Axie has some really cool things that they've changed about it. The bed connections on the Axie compared to the way they do it on the Lulzbot are just so good. But
they're not these 3 different cables that plug into the bed
and that just kind of hang off. No, they're not. There's a little place you can tuck them onto and they fall out. And I think the cleaning pads that I sent you, I think the scraper pads I sent you are actually for the Axie. I think I accidentally forgot to take them out of the box.
Oh, nice.
Because so they're literally scouring pads that you get for scrubbing your dishes.
Oh, that's
For the
my favorite.
for the Taz one though, they use a special felt that has that they treat a special way, and in that Lulzbot bag, you will find more of those. No, legit. If you go back and you look at how Lulzbot describes making your own, it's a felt-ish that you dissolve a bunch of stuff into. It's weird.
I don't think this is actually that broken. It's just slightly very broken. It's like one part.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever
Amazing.
this screw, whatever this one screw under here should be attached to.
Oh.
It's split.
Devin's asking, didn't you do the filament wall mount brackets on the Moore extruder? That's true. I did do some of the brackets on the Moore extruder. And I did some of the brackets on other machines.
I love how I can't even reach that screw if I wanted to.
Which one?
The one that's loose.
What are you talking about? No, it's at the top. It's at the very, very top.
No, down here. The thing is broken.
Well, take it off first.
Ah.
It's on the extruder is held in place. Chris, ready? Yep. So there is a groove mount, almost like an upside down French cleat.
Okay, yeah, I know French cleats.
That holds it in, and then it clamps, and then there's a screw at the top. So it's almost like a That
is interesting.
Yeah, Dave says it's just the mount plate that's broken, not a hard print replacement.
Yeah, Dave.
Dave, send him an email with the parts repository. Someone must have saved off the repo for the Lulzbot parts, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's way lighter now too.
Yeah, I know, right?
The weight is at the extruder. Oh my gosh.
Also, loaded on that is the Drunken Octopus firmware. It's that firmware that was maintained by former employees who loved it and just wanted to fix some of the stuff that Lulzbot wouldn't let them fix.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it's ready to go. You're saying once I replace whatever this thing is, that snapped.
Well, I mean, you could. I mean, honestly, those extruders, because they're Wade's extruders, they're just putting pressure against the filament. You can technically run 1.75 in it.
This is true. Is this the Taz 6 from your basement? Says the Devin.
From my basement? I don't have a basement. What are you talking about? But yes, it is my Taz. This is the Taz 6 that I reviewed on the channel years ago.
Oh, it's got history. Now it's in my basement.
Oh, yeah.
Now I got to do something with it.
Do whatever you want with it, man. I mean, honestly, it is. Look at the size of the heated bed. And it's covered in PEI that I've sanded multiple times because I'm off. The 4 washers on the corners for the leveling system, that's just how it works. But with the Drunken Octopus firmware, you can throw a BL Touch on there.
Oh.
See, Lulzbot didn't want that. They want that connection between the nozzle and stuff. But with the Drunken Octopus firmware, you can configure it to use a BL Touch.
I approve of BL Touch.
Mm-hmm. Especially on a bed like that. Why not?
Yeah. I think that's why the Axie looks so cool. That was like my favorite thing. I was like, look at this thing that's a Taz, but all the things that the Taz won't do. Because they're Taz. Oh my gosh. I'm going to find that broken part.
Oh, I know you will.
It's there. I know it's there. This is weird how they put it together. They got some weird methods in here. Like there's recessed screws in here. And
it is, I believe, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong. That is a standard Wade's extruder, I think.
Oh, Dave.
It's got a Lulzbot. Oh, there we go.
There it is. Found it. Put the link on my screen.
Eddie Moser. Lulzbot was weird.
Quote, and I quote, Lulzbot was weird.
I mean,
standard Wade's.
Hey, Eddie.
What's the gear ratio on this thing?
I don't know. Oh, hold on. Wait, let's see.
Dave probably know.
Here, hold on. Sean's calling me. Hello.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, I'm streaming with Chris Warkaki because I sent him my Taz 6.
You should be videoing this, Sean.
Okay, and this is for the video and the stuff to highlight, right?
Yeah.
Just anytime anything is referenced, like let's see, I'm gonna mute my microphone.
Oh, they're talking business. Oh, Okay, I think I can almost get to the thing. Yeah, this is the broken part. So this is the broken part. And that's screwed on to hold this big metal plate on. Oh, both of them are broken. It's both sides. Wow, look at that infill. That's some density in there. Lip translation. Huh. Looks like just standard PET G. And then if I cut this off, I just got to reprint this thing. I just got to reprint this. This is all I got to reprint. And then I need heat set screws. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm printing this in CF carbon fiber. Or CF carbon fiber. And CF PETG. So really, I can just put some acetone on here. He's still going to print it in better colors. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, that's right, Dan. You do have 2.85. Yeah, I am in for hell with this printer. This is true. Let's see what we can do with a crazy printer. Get some pet gloop. Well, I guess it's ABS. It does smell ABS-y, and it is white when it broke. So that would mean ABS because
that means it's stuffed with cocaine.
Well, yeah, I knew that, Seattle is good for something.
That's not that.
It's not that.
Keith, there's the link to the Drunken Octopus firmware. Sweet.
Ooh.
No, dang. Legit. I know you got your Pruses and your Bears and your 175 filament. But honestly, I think you're a perfect recipient for something like this, not because it's a Lulzbot or because it's something else, but because it's a complete departure from what you typically do. I think you're going to have an amazing time of discovery just seeing some of this stuff. I mean, already just look at the smile through your massive beard playing with the Wade's extruder. It's amazing.
I am.
So,
well, mostly because the whole hot end is going up and
this.
down as I do that because there's still filament loaded in there. So as I'm as I'm
Elevator.
moving the gear, the extruder's going up and down.
Yeah.
I should attach this to one of my Prusa.
Sure, why not?
There's no rules against it yet. Look at that. Man, those are some... I like this mounting plate idea. A nice, sturdy, milled aluminum plate into your plastic part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's...
I like it.
It's not the most sturdy, but, I mean, truth be told, there are plenty of people who got great prints out of their Lulzbot machines using that mounting method.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
I was one of them. I got some good prints out of it.
Yeah, you did. Look at that. Look at that mounting plate. Good old machined aluminum.
Yeah.
Aluminium, as we call it on the chat. Now, if I push this Wade extruder gear down far enough, I can pop the whole hot end off. We got Grubby Zebra in the house. Oh, you didn't miss anything. Wow.
What filament was loaded? That is that High Five Blue?
Yeah,
that might be. Yep.
Yeah.
No. Is that the black or is that the blue? Okay.
Blue. Is that some HTPLA from the Proto Pasta?
Maybe. God, I haven't used that. I haven't used that extruder in forever.
Because you switch to the moisture and yeah.
No, I have an It Works 3D hot end on there. That's accent that I was using. So I was like, Lulzbot 175, fantastic! It's usable now.
Huh. What's up, Grubby Zebra? What? Someone's calling me. Oh.
Is it Dave?
Oh. No, it's a client that's calling me.
Oh, well, we're more important, Chris.
Apparently, because I'm not picking it up at the moment. I'm just looking at these crazy things like this giant extruder that I just pushed too far because it doesn't go that direction. Apparently you don't. Oh, that is how you load it. So you just pop that off and then it's no longer got tension.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so with the Wade's extruder, yeah, there's this arm that's kind of tensioned against the hub bolt, and it's got a bearing on it. So you totally disengage it, to load your filament. And then it's nothing but a straight, clear shot right down the throat of that thing. And then you put it over, and then you go clip, and then it holds it in place.
You need to send me the link to that 1.75 extruder nonsense, because maybe I'll add an upgrade to it.
Well, I'm sure there are. I mean,
I'm still wondering. You never know. There could be a surprise. There could be like a bunch of glitter inside one of the holes. Never trust packages.
David Randolph says, I think Chris would enjoy taking the side off and looking inside the box.
Yeah, the wires. Oh, look at that little pressure plate.
That is how it judges the Z offset.
Yeah, pushes this thing down. Huh. Gosh, that's just a giant block of PI that you sand every once in a while to use it.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And it's thick, too. Super thick.
Yeah, that is like millimeters of thickness. And I got that sickness for that thickness. Ugh.
There you go. Look at that. Oh, that's a beastie.
It is.
I don't remember if I included a power cord, but I thought you were one of the people that probably have a spare one.
Yeah, there's one that's always hooked up to my... I won't turn it on today since the main extruder needs some love.
You can put the Morse extruder on it. Remember, you could put the Morse extruder on it, and it's good to go.
There's a memory card inside, too.
Yeah, I gave you my memory card. It has the prints that I've done and stuff.
Oh, man, I'm going to print the same things and see if I get the same results.
I bet you might. I honestly don't know. But that's the SD card that came with it, too. So that's a little bit of history right there. And that
sandwich to a glass plate, and the heater is glued to the glass plate. Oh.
Yep.
It's full of Joel memories. I'm telling you, inside here is going to be like a mouse that was operating the whole printer. It's just a giant gerbil on a wheel.
Pay no attention to the mouse behind the screen.
Let me move this over more. All right, let's take these things off because this makes it really hard to work with.
And in the comments, be last. Hey, Joel and Chris, did you see the Make-A-Wish tweet earlier from E3D? I did. That was awesome. They sent that kid a tool changer, and I think Keith was helping him get it running and stuff. That is fantastic.
Yeah, so we got him with a tool changer, E3D with a tool changer, and then Dave with 84 kilograms of filament. Jeez Louise. To think he's got half of, or about a third of my filament collection in his house already. Thanks to Dave. All right, that one's on there tight.
That guy.
That Dave guy. You can't trust him. That's why you just let him do what he does. Oh my gosh.
Gamer 260. It's just a mini Joelbot running on a wheel. No, mini Joelbot doesn't run.
Mini Joelbot.
He saunters. He strolls. That's right. Oh, that's right. Dave says that kid's coming for a visit to Print and Solid in a few weeks. I wish I could be there for that. Honestly, that would be a lot of fun.
Ooh, Jan got a Nova hot end. Yeah, you should have watched my video on the Nova hot end. It is underwhelming.
Did you do a video on it?
I did an unboxing and a preliminary stuff, and then I ran thermal tests on it. I have it hooked onto a printer right now. I just haven't had a chance to like actually sit there and mess with it. Okay. I still got 2 more of these dang things.
Remember, if they can over-engineer it, by golly, they're gonna.
Yeah, because I mean, all you need is like 4 screws. There's 3, 6, 2, 4. There's 14 screws to hold just this door down.
When we went out to Lulzbot to film the bio video, which was a ton of fun, honestly, we actually filmed a second video where we did a tour of their facility and talked about all the stuff. And I got to drop test a machine.
They're terminated correctly. They have ferrules. Oh, wow. And they're labeled. And there's a 500 watt power supply in here. That's ridiculous. And it's grounded. They grounded it to the frame. Look at that. Yeah, man. Terminated correctly. Not like a CR6SE. Is yours still dead?
Oh, it's dead. They're setting a new board. Creality has revved the board, and I'm getting a new board. And so I'm going to see what exactly changed on it.
All right. let's see here. So we've got an actual Rambo board from Ulti Machine.
Mm-hmm.
Because the newer Taz's use the Einstein Rambo, from what I recall.
Yeah, this one's old school, man.
Yeah. It's got a chunk of Ethernet cable they cut to wire.
That's right. Dave said,
plug.
yeah, Dave said all of that stuff you talked about is there because it's required for UL certification.
Oh, that's right. You know, that thing that people should do when they make a printer.
That one is UL certified, or I mean, it was before you got your grubby little fingers into it.
I know. Hey, that cable's loose. I just pushed it in. Don't worry.
Dude, at this point, honestly, I mean, whatever UPS did with it.
God, it's a massive fan on that power supply. It's got a 30-20 fan cooling vertically into the power supply. Nice. Oh, and it's a Meanwell. Didn't even look at it. A 21 amp, 24 volt, 500 watt power supply, properly terminated. All the connections properly grounded, like the ground just not plugged into the plug. The ground is plugged into the plug and into the ground of the frame. Well, that's nice. Well, dang. I did see how they make it super easy to install a second extruder. You just unscrew this cap back here and plug in a giant, I don't know, cable of some sort. Look at that. It's got a USB. Ooh, look at this case fan. Got an 80 millimeter case fan in there. It's got good circulation. This is neat. Oh, look at that. And more proper grounding.
I knew you would like it. I knew you would like it.
More proper. Everything's properly grounded. So the new extruder that you would attach has a grounding wire that grounds to the frame, that grounds to a wire that comes down and grounds to ground. It's properly wired. Man, that's so cool. This is the stuff that all companies should be doing. Well, maybe not this excessively, but wow. That is a bunch of ferrules. And actual Phoenix connectors. These are those are Molex. So these are actually all connectors are actually Molex connectors on here. They went out of their way to spend the extra $20 on actual connectors.
Yeah, because the machine retailed for $3,000.
Yes, it did. All right, get off of my desk, you giant beast of craziness.
Well, wait, what do you mean? You got to put it together.
I'm not putting that thing together right now.
Yeah, you are.
What?
Dude, it's 4 screws.
I don't have room on my desk.
I know. So to put it together, the y-axis mounts into the frame. There's 4 screws that hold it in place. And then you can put the more extruder in there and plug it in, and then plug in the printer and turn it on. That's all you need to do.
All right. So I see the mounting spots for the screws here. So I got to move the bed that way for those two and move the bed for that way.
This right.
This is the motors in the back?
That's right. Motors in the back. The cables go towards the box.
Got it. And here's the 3 bed cable that just hang.
No, it tucks under. See where that pressure switch was?
Yes. Oh, okay. I see it tucks into that.
They tuck into there, and then they have a little slot for you to pass a zip tie through.
Okay. So I got to unscrew these screws.
Yeah, there's 4 of them, and they should be unscrewable, which is probably one of my most favoriteest words ever.
Unscrewable.
That
is weird. Does that mean it's not screwable, or is it screwable?
I don't know.
Because it's weird. Because if you unscrew something, you undo it. But then if it's unscrewable, is it not unscrewable?
Is it not? So descrewable? Descrew? You must descrew.
These parts.
These parts must be
Oh man! Oh, there's another broken part over here.
Uh-oh.
Yep. The French cleat has a broken tab on the end of it.
Oh,
look at that! They're using Drylin bearings.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of in my day sort of things on this machine.
Oh boy, those belts are loose.
Uh-huh.
Are they supposed to be this loose? Okay. That goes there. This goes all the way over.
Yep. Did you take the screws out first?
I did.
Good job. I didn't see.
Yeah, it was in my knees or in my lap.
It's a lap printer.
This is not a lap printer. It's like a person who buys a husky and like, I bought a lap dog. Like, no, you didn't. In fact, you bought the opposite of a lap dog. You bought a big dog. A big, beautiful dog. Ugh. Dave Randolph is a loose belt. He is a loose belt. Dave Randolph's a loose cannon. He just tells people,
loose cannon.
Send people printers. That way they get angry because he doesn't want a Taz. Well, you're right. Dang it. He's a loose gun. Is that even a thing? Hi, sir. I'm a gun, but I'm loose. So this must plug into the Y-axis motor.
Yep.
It's just sitting there.
Yeah, it's just sitting there waiting to be plugged in.
Mm-hmm. And this one goes here. And this one goes here.
Oh, hey, while people are looking, look at that. That is the that's the Wuxen WX1 right there.
That thing sounds new. I like the extruder on that one. I saw the picture you posted.
It looks cool. It looks really cool. And it just fits the Benchy. So it turned out the SD card had some corruption on it. And so I had to reslice the Benchy, and it just completed, and it looks.
There's part of the thing.
It's right there. It looks like a Benchy. It's right there. Here,
look at that. It's so Benchy-like. Do you know your hands look kind of like a Benchy?
There we go. Kind of.
Okay, guess I'm
Keith said he really digs that extruder design, even if it's massive. I mean, that is what she said. But at the same time, I think it just looks cool. And I think all their parts are printed with a like fuzzy skin on it. Almost. It's a really slick looking machine, like legit.
That's what they all say until they got to put together.
True.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that broken part makes it so it doesn't.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No, balls.
Because it doesn't hold the tab at the bottom there anymore.
Well, we tried.
We did. I'll try smushing it more into the. Is that better? No, it's still. Because the actual piece that broke was the tab that keeps it on this side from coming back. I see.
Yeah.
I got pieces to print.
Yeah, but those are going to be simple, easy, quick prints.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Dave Randolph. Nope. It's that loose naturally.
What?
I don't think so. That's pretty loose, Dave. I mean,
it's literally like normally there'd be a tab here that holds it in place. Let me put that tab back in and hold it with my finger and see how loose it's supposed to be.
Do you have any super glue? Super glue that tab in?
I do have super glue.
I mean, I'm just...
Okay, if the tab is there, it's still loose, but it's not this loose. Like it moves... 5 or 6 millimeters.
Put some glue on that. Or gloop or
don't got whatever. I gave all my gloop to Devin. She was like, one of my students threw away my gloop. And I was like, I have gloop. I never use it. But I got cyanocrol or whatever the technical name is for super glue.
Cyanoacrylate?
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, CA.
I got some that Bob Smith. You said I should buy when
Bob Smith Industries, man, they make all the good stuff.
Yep, that's the glue you told me to buy, so I bought it.
Hey, Chris Fries, has Creality said what they'll do with the CR6 issues? So far, at least what I can tell, the Creality is replacing boards for those that have problems. People just need to contact them, and then they get the serial number of the machine, and then they send you a new board. It appears.
They've emailed me so many times for my CR6 SE that I don't have because I posted that one picture, and they're like, "Oh, give us a call. We'll fix, or give us an email. We'll send you a new thing." And I was like, "Well, I don't have one." But then they'll still continue to message me on Facebook and be like, "Hey, you never sent us your email, so we can send you a new board." I'm like, I don't have one of these. I just posted a picture. Calm down.
But hey, it was cool, legit. Like I got it working. I mean, it was printing. It looks decent.
Yeah,
it does have those little let's see, where is it? I don't know if you can, it's hard to tell with this camera, but I mean, it was printing well, and then I went to plug in USB, and it was a spark. It was a spark enough to startle me, a spark. Because Naomi was like, just to make sure, was it a static shock or spark or like a real electrical spark? I'm like, it was not a static spark. I mean, those are fun as a kid. You scuff your feet on the floor and you touch metal.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, this was not that.
Hey, that moves a lot less.
Sweet! We are a business.
But I have no 2.85 filament.
Doesn't matter. Whatever.
I mean, I guess I can plug this in too.
What is that?
Oh boy. The bed.
Yeah. All 3 connectors. And they're all different, so you can't ever put the wrong one in the wrong hole.
You don't know me very well. I've done all sorts of fun things building printers.
Johnny, Gamer 260. Johnny 5 level of spark. No. It did not create life. It's okay. Chris Freeze, did it give you a new hairdo? How could you tell, honestly, if it did?
And this thing just shoves right up in there. Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It will fall out during printing, and so that's why if you run a zip tie through those little holes, it'll stay in for good.
I have those right here in my drawer of zip ties. Do I want to use purple or pink zip ties? Let's try pink zip ties. Why
pink
not?
Zip ties. With the way that Lulzbot does the bed leveling, the nozzle itself has to be completely clear because it has to make an electrical connection to the 4 washers. And it's interesting with the more extruder, because of the sheer amount of plastic that comes out of that orifice, it's really, really hard to keep it clear.
Even with the wiping?
Yeah, because the wiping, well, yes and no. Sometimes the wiping on the more extruder, because if there's ever a lot of plastic hanging out, it will kind of wipe it off to the side and then bring it back to the middle, and then it doesn't. Yeah.
They didn't think about that stuff. That's why BL Touch is nice.
Yeah.
Come here. Okay, there we go. We've now attached it with pink zip ties from wirecare.com, not a sponsor. More dryland bushings. Oh, that gets the fan. I was like, why is the fan moving? The power circulation, the reverse power. We're moving the motor. Okay.
Reverse the power. Hey, so we're at the point now where you can turn it on. I mean, your switch is already turned on. You might want to flip that switch.
What? Oh.
Up top. See, there you go. We just averted global thermal nuclear meltdown.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Eddie Mosier. The wiping is for the tears when someone realizes they paid $3,000 for it.
I know this cost me $3,000 too. Oh, it hits the button. Okay, there's no impeded movement. The bed does not move as smoothly as I would like. I'll have to look at that. But it's probably the dryland bushings.
With such a heavy extruder and such a large bed, Lulzbot typically kept movements to be a little slower.
Yeah, probably like 30 millimeters per second on the average. It's a safe number. All right, where's my extra? Oh, there's my power cords. See, there's 3 different power cords depending on what I want to plug in. Okay, this will reach. Oh, there's power to it now. Hey!
There's the picture of the drunken octopus on it. And Marlin. Yeah. And we are good. Okay, look at that.
Don't smell any smoke. I still have the box open, though, because I didn't want to put all 432 screws back in.
That is a lot.
It is. 14 screws.
That is a lot of screwing to do.
Oh, look at that. I can do things like motion and auto home. Oh, boy. That takes a while.
Yeah.
That axis isn't moving.
Oh,
yep,
okay.
That wire is slightly disconnected.
Oh. Yeah, this machine, if the axes are out of level, then it sucks. It sucks a lot.
Yeah, I'm noticing.
And yeah, Chris Travis. No, I'm sorry. Chris Travis says hello. Hi, Chris Travis.
Hi,
3D
Christian.
printing llama. Llama says loud, and it's true. It has very specific noises that it makes when it's printing, and you could have
Oh my
yourself
gosh.
a symphony. Are you all right?
No, it's just really hard to twist these rods to line the Z-axis back up because this is a single start lead screw.
Are you going the wrong way?
I'm going down. I can't go up. The other side is smushed into its place.
Oh, it is. Okay.
And it's I should have put my gloves back on.
I mean, that's just that's the printer showing that it likes you.
Yes, it inked me. It is an octopus.
True.
Okay.
Is that a little bit better?
Let's raise.
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm looking through a camera lens, and so you're going to get barrel distortion, right, on the edges, and so I can't tell if everything is level or not. Nope, that won't work, dude.
Damn it! I love my Prusa's where I can do that. Just be like, ah, la, la, la. Yeah, this is a single start, freaking 12 or something millimeter lead screw. Finding Nemo. I like Finding Nemo. It was a good movie.
It was a good movie. I like Disney movies.
Yeah, who doesn't like Disney? People who don't like Disney movies are just wrong. Okay, I'm gonna then raise it up manually when I turn it back on and wash my hands.
Oh, I see.
It is still cattywampus as all can be, though.
Is it?
Yeah. Just do that until it bumps to the top, and then that'll be level then. Okay. Sure, that's about right.
You know, it's a stream when you get dirty.
Yeah. Where's my paper towels? I feel so dirty. Only because Joel's on stream with me.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're so clean cut. Your fresh dew.
I mean, I got a lazy beard going.
Yeah. Did you guys try Voron printer? I have not tried it, but that thing looks awesome.
I haven't. I think Dave made himself a tiny little Voron.
He did. The Voron switch wire makes me happy. Okay, we got life again. I have slightly less dirty hands, but they're still very dirty.
Sweet.
Okay. Motion, home all. Auto home. Okay, now that axis is moving correctly.
I see. It looks like there's correct movement.
I'm just going to live down in here. This is my new home.
It's a good place. Yeah, you can stream through the middle of the machine.
Yeah. I like it.
5 minutes later.
If only the SpongeBob narrator was here.
That'd be amazing.
That would be okay. I can't see myself anymore. Hey. Wow. That makes noise. Because Dan is dropping a film in 10 minutes.
Dan is dropping a film in 10 minutes. Oh, fantastic. We're going to get a print. I was just going to be like, so long. This is great. But you're going to get a print. So, yeah. I think Drunken Octopus works with the 1.2 more extruder.
I don't buy the Copperhead or Mosquito Dragon. Oh, should I buy the Copperhead or Mosquito Dragon? That's Copperhead or Mosquito Dragon. That's tough. Copperhead is one of the only issues I have with the Dragon. I have no issues with the Copperhead, but the only issues I have with the Dragon is that I don't know where this part came from. That might have fallen off of somewhere importantly.
Free part.
The
so
it hit the thing wrong.
Oh, it did.
Yep. It missed the the homing altogether.
Oh no!
Ugh.
I don't know why it did that.
Me either. But then again, I don't know this printer yet. Motion, move, not home Z. Move axis.
Oh yeah, Dave's got a good point. You have to flash the more extruder firmware on it because it has to line it up.
Gotcha.
So Drunken Octopus, you can I believe you can just download the more extruder. Let's see, man. Stop it. I think you could just download the more extruder Drunken Octopus. Yeah, okay.
This makes sense. Oh. Okay. This is a part that's broken off of something. I don't know what this is.
I don't either.
It could be from anything. Okay. You're
getting filament soon. I mean, are you going to flash it? I'm here for you.
I have to call this client back. So.
Okay, well, just so Drunken Octopus, when you go there, there's different firmware files, and you just pick the one for the more extruder, and with the auto leveling in the corners, not the BL touch, and then you install it. Then you should be good to go, and then apparently you're going to have 285 filament on your doorstep momentarily, and then you're legit good to go. Oh, Dave said, hold it close. That is because 285 filament likes to unspool itself, and so the spool holder's on the side. So that clips onto the side so that the 285 filament has some tension when it goes into the Wade's extruder. But because I printed those pieces to put the spools at the top of the machine, I didn't need it anymore.
Oh.
But since you have the machine, I really don't need it anymore, so I gave it to you.
Nice. So this thing what goes on top to spool? Like, is there something?
No. So on the other side of the machine is the spool holder.
Oh, okay. This thing that slides out?
Yeah. There's one that slides out, and then there's a little thing that gotcha. Clips into.
Got it. Got it. Learning. Well, this is fun. Wow, that fan blows. It's got some air. Now who's messaging me? Okay.
Well, why don't you call your client? I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm really hungry.
How long? It's a 30, 40-minute client session where you talk about their wedding and what they're looking for from their photographer. The Dragon. The heat break tolerance is smaller. It's like 1.85 compared to the Copperhead and Mosquito, which are 1.9. So you might get, if you don't buy good filament or you get any heat creep, it is jammed in there really hard. I have learned to take the smallest 1.5 millimeter Allen key, and I use it with rubber mallet, and I mallet out the stuck filament. So not my favorite operation because, that's a bad operation. Yep, Joel's got a mini. My mini is at the lady's house. She's learning how to
mini. Prusa mini?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's literally right there.
Yeah. I got a purple printer right here. And a red printer right there. And a giant me.
Did you see that the video of the camera arm by Alexander Chappelle?
Yes.
That is the bottom part.
Ooh. That's pretty. That's a nice color too.
I like it.
Bad operator. I am a bad operator. If I were giving anyone surgery, they'd probably be hurted.
Well, hey, why don't you? So I have. I'm going to get something to eat. Why don't you do your client call and then pick this up later? And then once I'm available, I'll check and join in. But really, I mean, I don't have to tell you, but you just got to flash firmware. You got to get that filament delivered to you, and then you could load Lulzbot Cura, which is, or you could not, and do something else.
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely bust open the idea maker and make our own profile from this. We're gonna go crazy. I also have to fix someone's Mark 3S that broke, so
Oh,
I got a lot to do. I think
yeah, you do.
tomorrow I will schedule
dude.
a stream for this.
Okay, do it.
And then today I'm going to finish building my friend's printer because it broke and died.
Well, that's nice of you. Well, hey, look at that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get something to eat.
You get food. I also need food. I'm going to put a
Yeah,
pizza in
man.
the oven.
This was a lot of fun. I'm glad you have that machine. I hope it's at least a few minutes of fun.
It's definitely more than a few minutes of fun. I really appreciate it, Mr. Joel.
Sure. It's
now
new.
I got to send you something.
Sure. It's new,
Hmm?
or it's new in that it's something that you haven't used before. So I think that's the exciting.
Correct.
Yeah.
I have prints from one. That's all I have.
Well, now you can do that. Now you can print from one.
I will print from one.
Yay. And it's not my house anymore. So I'm excited.
Well, yeah, I've got room. I just cleared off 2 full desks down here. So now there's room.
Oh, there's room for more? Okay.
Oh, yeah. There's room for more. And Chris, unfortunately, Chris had no money because wedding season, it wasn't a thing. So Chris is buying printers. He's bought filament and a couple knickknacks here and there to learn and test. But so this fan is always on. That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is weird. That's so weird. All right. So I got some printing to do.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right. I'm going to print the repair parts. And I'm going to get the main extruder built. And then I'll flash firmware. We'll start with the normal stuff, then more extruder.
Sure. I mean, 0.5. It's a hexagon hot end, 0.5 nozzle. It's decent. Yep. I mean, you'll get some good prints out of it.
I like it.
You will like Drunken Octopus, man. Drunken Octopus is good because it's well. Here, I want to read you something before we go. Here we go. Drunken Octopus is a fork of the firmware that was used by Aleph Objects printers prior to the layoff of 2019 and subsequent takeover and relocation of the company.
Ah. The subsequent takeover. Is that a piece from this? All right, this is going down here. I need a bigger desk. I didn't know these things were so huge.
There, that's what she said. All right, well, I'm have fun with it. Enjoy your call, and I will. We'll see you again soon.
Adios, Joel. Thank you so much. And Dave Randolph, the evil one. So dragon or copperhead. The dragon to me will be the easiest swap. Because it's just a V6. Copperhead sort of fits a V6. It's a little bit longer. So if you have like a stock Mark 3S extruder, you'll have to print a Copperhead variant of the extruder, unless you're just using the bottom pieces. Who wins the closest guess contest? I think that was Dan. I think Dan wins the closest guess contest because he said it's a printer from Printed Solid, and it's a printer from Printed Solid. It wasn't an Axie. It wasn't a 45 pounds of pumpkin spice beard. You said Sindaver Axie, correct, but it's not a Sindaver Axie. It's much older and different. It wasn't a CR6. Now, if it was a Sindaver Axie, I would have probably cried. But instead, I am evil giggling. No, it's not. It's actually further away because it's the incorrect printer altogether. All right. So I will set up a stream and I'll start printing. So tomorrow there'll be a stream on me fixing the Lulzbot Taz 6. And tonight I'll probably stream on the Fun channel. I'll be on the Fun channel. Yeah, this Viking said Taz 6 after he saw it. So yeah, Fun channel fixing my buddy's Mark III tonight, or if someone else is going to stream, I'll join them and I'll fix his printer. And then tomorrow I'll stream fixing the Lulzbot. I just got to start printing the replacement parts. Oh, it comes with a brand new X-Acto knife. Oh my god, it comes with all the tools. So here's a butter knife, a Lulzbot. Look at that. It even has the Aleph Objects. Oh no, it has a do not cut. Do not cut yourself. Yeah, that is a sharp knife. And a pick. Yep, and more of the felt. I don't know. Oh no, here's the felt pieces. Ooh, Elite Danger sounds fun. Collector's item. Butter knife, toast knife. And it comes with a brand new X-Acto. Like, hey guys, here's a brand new X-Acto. That's cool. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go call my bride, put the pizza in the oven, and we'll be back later. But thank you all for joining the stream. Thanks again, Joel, for setting the printer. Thanks, Dave, for giving Joel all of my personal information so he can send that printer. Thanks for everyone in chat who stayed around to see what kind of craziness was sent to Chris. And now I got to print. I got to print this, and I also got to. I guess I got to steal these heat set screws. Chris has to steal heat set screws, so that way he can print this part. And I got to print the little clip part. I'll just reprint both those and make it work. So, yeah. So catch me later. Thank you, and adios. Till next time.